Hi guys, it's time to drop this bombshell over you, this nuke. I'm sorry, but I have to say, spoiler chapter 1073, spoiler chapter 1073, and my prediction for the next chapter. Guys, this is the preview of my thoughts. Let's focus on Jewelry Bonney character. Let's focus on Bartholomew Kuma character, ex-warlord. Kuma, this is a statement. I'm going to prove in focus this focus video. Kuma is not Bon is not Bonnie's father, and I made a B with a lowercase letter. Sorry for Bonnie. He's a low character. Our Jewisy Jewelry Bonnie is not is not the daughter of Kuma. I try to explain you why. Which proofs do we have that Kuma is her father? First of all, premise. Oda doesn't like the normal, natural family. Have you ever seen a parent who is good to their daughters and kids? Have you ever seen a relationship between a father and daughter in the And then we have the age fruit. Probably this Connie was Bonney, and Julie Bonney was nothing but again this fruit ability to age younger and older. Mm. It's just about age. It is a temporary fruit. Of course, she cannot use for longer. It's not as powerful as might be other fruits like the time fruit of Oden's Kozuki wife. Okay. So let's focus. We know that she comes from Sorbet Kingdom, but Kuma was known as the king of Sorbet Kingdom. But we don't know much. Nobody saw him his past. Nobody knows his past. So I was telling you, Oda first of all, Oda represents parenthood as something accessory. The only Kiros was a natural parent, but he was obliged to become a toy can. Okay, only Kiros. Viper doesn't have father. Kalgara has a daughter, but he died in a battle. We didn't see much about Kalgara. To talk about the greatest character, Roger. Did he raise his children? Did he raise Ace? Did Goldie Roger raise his kid? No, guys. Was gentle, right? Is a kind character, extremely gentle. What we know about Kuma is that he was a warlord, always represented as mild, silent. He never spoke. What he's trying to repent, what he's trying to forget about. We know that this character before was something else, was someone else. Guys, this character, this Kuma, was a completely I bet my life on it that this character was it's predictable, this thing. He was completely different character from what you see today. This Kuma was a completely different character from what we learned. Mild, friendly, not friendly, helpful, handy. He saved Luffy. He saved the Straw Hats. Probably saved Sabo many times. He is represented as one of the kindest character in One Piece. The more we know, the more he looks so kind. And here there is a big, huge but, we don't know about his past as tyrant. Tyrant. And we will go deeper here. Let's let's make a profile. Let's try to make a profile of the tyrant figure of the past. I was telling you, he's a biblical, it looks like a biblical character. Don't forget, Oda always take many references from history. And he likes religious references, especially on the Bible. The Jewish, the seraphim, the angel. Recently, he made it clear. But the sinner repenting, the Christian values is full of it. One Piece. One Piece is full of Jesus values inside of the new evangelic, the new gospel, and the Old Testament with the old rules. Mm? Many villages are ruled by the Old Testament legislation, or the old law of the Old Testament. Okay, the Jewish history is crucial in One Piece. Also, the Greek mythology and myth. He was a tyrant. They say he was a tyrant. He acted so badly. He was so viciously killing people, murdering, that he was called as tyrant. There are many tyrants of the past, and many biblical credible guys. No, this one. This we have seen it already in the previous chapter. She's Bonnie, she's crying. I want to focus on her crying, her suffering for Kuma's past. She always talks about Kuma in the past as when they meet each other, when she meets Vegapunk, she said in chapter 1072, what she says, "You killed my father. He's dead. He's dead." While Vegapunk say he's not dead, he lost his memory, he talks with the present simple, the time, the tenses used is different. So always give you a distance between Bonney, because Oda is giving want to give you this, and look how dramatic is the speech, the talk between Vegapunk vision and perspective of Kuma and Bonney, Jewelry Bonney, the supposed daughter of Vegapunk. Oh, no, it's not. Of Kuma. Okay, she talks about him referring to a past, using past simple. Is dead. For her, is dead. She's crying with a beautiful backdrop of Jewelry Bonney. We move on. What I want to say is that Jewelry Bonney is now suffering for a supposed dead father. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe who murdered the real father of Jewelry Bonney was she was raised up so memories of Jewelry Bonney, and here we end our focus on Jewelry Bonney past and Kuma. These memories Bonney is going to reveal to us by a flashback, maybe one of the most dramatic flashback of One Piece, because it's about Kuma, who has a lot of memories. How he met Dragon, we will see it. How he met Sabo, how he met the Revolutionary Army, what he did, the Sorbet King, his connection with the world government, his connection with the world government. Look careful with this. These memories are not meant for her. That's the point. Did Vegapunk say that these memories are for her? Did Kuma ever talk about his past mentioning Jewelry Bonney? No, guys. These memories are not for Jewelry Bonney. That's why she's going to suffer more, because these memories are going to reveal her that her real father was not Kuma, and the real father, and maybe also mother, supposedly in my view, was killed, barbarically killed by Kuma, who tried to repent, who tried to forgive himself by raising him up. Hmm? Try to clean up his conscience. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Stay tuned for more. I have more coming.